Hello everyone and welcome to the foundation review that people can't seem to stop asking me about doing lately. I have got right here the YSL All Hours Foundation up to 24-hour wear, flawless, matte, full coverage, oil-free. That sounds great. And people seem to be loving this foundation. That's why I went ahead and I bought the full bottle. Yeah, I could have gone out and gotten a sample of it, but I'm hoping that I end up getting on well with it just like everyone else, and then I've already got the full bottle here. So fingers crossed that it works just as well as everyone is saying that it does. People are just saying that this is like an oily skinned person's dream. I'm an oily skinned person. I have dreams of flawless matte perfection on my face. I think this sounds like the foundation for me, right? Just to make sure I've got all the claims correct, let's go ahead and hop on over to Sephora's website where I purchased the foundation and we can read about it, and then we can go ahead and start slapping this on my face, see how it does. Like I said, this is the Yves Saint Laurent All Hours Full Coverage Matte Foundation. Now this is less than a typical foundation size bottle. This is 0.84 ounces compared to the typical 1 ounce that you get with most foundations, and it is going to set you back $58. It's got that YSL luxury price tag on it. It looks like they've got 22 shades available, starting off with porcelain, and then it looks like, the typical amount of medium beigey type colors that I feel like get put out with foundations, and then we work into some medium tan and tan colors, and then they've got a few shades that they say are deep. I don't know, at least online it doesn't look terribly deep, but maybe in person it looks a lot deeper. But the deepest shade is called Ebony. And according to them, this is going to have full coverage. It is good for normal, combination, and oily skin, and it has a matte finish. This is going to instantly blur pores and fine lines and provide uninterrupted, flawless wear that looks and feels just applied all day. It's not going to cake, dry, flake, or fade. It's transfer proof, oil-free, and non-pore clogging. It's got move with you flexible pigments in it and skin-loving ingredients for better flawless coverage and skin that feels fresh and comfortable from day to night. And then just reiterating that it's going to blur your skin, conceal, erase imperfections, pores, dullness, unevenness. It's going to resist fading, heat, humidity, dryness, and touch. It's also infused with additional skincare benefit ingredients and protect the skin from pollution. To use, there's different application methods like any foundation for lighter coverage, higher coverage, and for buildable coverage, which I'm gonna do. It says to use a makeup sponge and bounce the foundation across the skin that way, repeating for more coverage. And then also if you want the higher coverage, you can use a brush, and if you want lighter coverage, you can use your fingers. So yeah, like I was saying, this sounds like an absolute dream. I am very excited to test it out with you guys, so let's just go ahead, sing the song together, and then we can go ahead and start putting this on my face. Let's test, hot mess or the best. Alrighty, so here's the bottle. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. It is a glass frosted bottle. It's got a nice lacquer black top with the YSL logo embossed in there. It's also got these black stripes down the side. It's a very, very pretty bottle. I got the shade B20 Ivory, so hopefully that ends up being a good shade match for me. It's such a nice bottle, you guys. Typical spiel here, my face has been washed and moisturized prior to filming this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a primer so that we can give this foundation the best shot possible on my very oily skin. I've got quite a bit of stuff on my face that I want to cover up at the moment. Yay for stress breakout. They're so much fun though, as if I'm not stressed enough, right? And then I also do wear my glasses for these videos that the fellow glasses wearers of the world. We can see together how this foundation ends up performing underneath the nose pads and where our glasses tend to touch our face throughout the day. I don't think it said anything about shaking it up, but I typically do shake my foundations to make sure they're all mixed up. It's got that nice kind of suction-y type cap feeling. Got one of these kind of pumps. Just reminds me of Legos or something. Let's see how this, okay. So it definitely comes out. That's great. I love a pump that actually works. It looks thick but slightly watery. It is dripping down my finger a little bit there, but nothing excessive. So I'm ahead and dot this on. Ooh, I don't know, it kind of smells like melon? Like watermelon? Like a freshly chopped open watermelon? And perfume. That's very strange. So I'm just gonna use this Royal & Lang nickel brush here. See how this does. Whew. Yeah, I mean, that does look decently high coverage. That's exciting, because like I said, I do have a lot of stuff going on my face. I just feel like it is strange that YSL says, you know, there's tons of good skin ingredients in here, but yet this is really, really strongly perfumed. It's a very heavy scent. I'm just gonna use what little I had left on my finger there on the rest of my face, on this half anyways. But it does look really nice. I mean, that blended in pretty darn flawlessly. Right? I mean, dang, dude. It still smells very fragrant, kind of like a mixture of lilac and honeysuckle or something. Ugh. I really hope this smell goes away. That is very strong. I don't know why. I feel like luxury brands do that. They just heavily perfume their stuff, and I'd really rather that they didn't, personally anyways. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the other half of my face to even things out. Get that hair out of the way. And then I'm just going to be using a Real Technique sponge on this side. I mean, holy crap. It really does. Got some coverage to it, even with the sponge. I think the shade match is good for me though, so that's exciting to see. There we go. I feel like around my eyes, like under my eyes, it looks a lot more fuller coverage over here. I don't know, maybe I just missed that area. I think both application methods worked really well. It was very easy to blend into the skin. I think that the sponge side, you know, it's got that dewier, fresher look to it. I think just because it's a wet sponge. We'll see, that might go away pretty soon. But I just think it looks a lot more natural on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can build this up a little bit, just because, you know, it said it was buildable coverage, so why not test it, right? That made my skin look so natural and flawless, right? That looks so freaking good. And even though it's like really full coverage with it all built up and everything, I feel like it still looks super duper natural, right? Like, I'm not just lying to myself. Like, that looks really good. It looks so smooth and even in my nose pores and everything, which I think is the place that my face is the most porous. It took away most of the redness and stuff on my zits. I'm flabbergasted, you guys. My skin looks incredible. I'm so excited. So far, oh my gosh, I'm very, very excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup. It's gonna be a very minimalistic makeup day, but I'm gonna go do that, go figure out something with my hair, and then I will be back in just a second here on YouTube land to recheck in with all of you. I'll see how this foundation looks with the rest of my makeup on. Ready? Ding! Alright, like I said, you know, super simple makeup day, but here we go. Here's everything all put together. I feel like I'm noticing on my nose pads that this is definitely getting a bit smudgy, but otherwise I think things still look pretty darn flawless. Yeah? I think things look really good anyways. It does seem to be creasing under the eyes, but nothing too too terrible. And here you go for the flash photo test. I think it looks good, except for the fact that it looks really pasty in the photo. I mean, I'm assuming that that's from flashback, because in real life this does look like a really good match on me. And I guess that would make sense because it looks like there is 3% sunscreen in this. So there you go. Now we know. That I think is everything I can tell you as of right now. I'm really liking it. It feels mostly lightweight. Like, I can tell I have a foundation on, but it feels like a very lightweight foundation, and I'm very excited to see how this wears throughout the day. I'm not doing anything super special today. I'm just filming some other videos here. Gotta run to the post office, I've gotta run to the grocery store, and then come home and get a bunch of work done. But, you know, that's still a day. I'm excited to take you guys along with me, even though the vlogging footage will probably be very minimal, but I'll be checking in with you all periodically throughout the day so that we can see how this foundation is doing as the day goes on, and we will see if it does everything that it claims. It is currently 2:11 in the afternoon. I think that's about it for now, and I will just be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Oh, glasses wears. So it's only been about 15 minutes. I just filmed another video here, and oh, glasses wears. This is not good. This is not good. Do you see this? It is like completely coming off. Look at, can you see the foundation on the rim of my glasses there? And then also just like all over the glasses pads, like that's really bad. Oh, so I'm very disappointed to see that apparently this foundation is not gonna be for the glasses wearers of the world. Ugh. Ugh, it's such a mess. But yeah, it is what it is, and I just figured I'd let you guys know. So again, I'll see you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Is the end of the night here. It is currently 2:30 in the morning. Like I said earlier, vloggy bits were sad and few and far between, but that's because my day wasn't sad, but I was working a lot and I got everything done that I wanted to get done, so it was a good day. Not too much exciting going on in Cassie Vloggy land, and this foundation, I'm so torn. So, as you can see, do I still have foundation on? Yes. Does my foundation look okay? Yes. Does it look great? that's up for interpretation. For me, the biggest things are that this definitely gets greasy throughout the day, that's for sure. For me anyways, it does not keep a matte finish. And also, they promised transfer-proof wear. I do not see transfer-proof anywhere on my face. First off, glasses. Don't even go to this foundation if you wear glasses, because it just comes straight off under there. Also, I know a lot of people give me crap like, yeah, well, if you touch your face, of course your foundation's gonna come off. Like, when I swipe my face to show you like that, it's like I'm stroking a baby's face. Like, I'm not putting pressure on my face with my hand. And even with this foundation, even if you just push, like just a soft little tap, the foundation comes off. I don't understand. This is absolutely, at least on me, not transfer proof at all. Not only does it come off on my hands, it comes off on my glasses, it came off on blotting sheets. But I loved the way that this looks when I first applied it, so that's why I think I'm like so stuck on wanting to love this foundation, and the fact that I know so many other people seem to love this foundation. But like the heavy fragrance in the beginning, the super transferability of it, the fact that I can't wear my glasses with it, I just... I might have to return this foundation, and that kills me because, like I said in the very beginning when I first applied it, it looked flawless, like so nice on my skin. Can you guys tell I'm tired? I turn into like a pouty little child at this point in the night. So yeah, let's go through my pause rating system here so that we can all get a numerical perspective on how I'm feeling about this foundation. P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. So for performance, it did okay, but with the amount of transferring and stuff, I just don't feel like I can give it a great score, but like it still is on my face and I don't think it looks awful on my skin, so I'm gonna give it a 2.75. I feel like 3 is too high, but 2.5 is too low, so let's give it a 2.75 on performance. For application, went on beautifully. However, I feel like application, since that's where the fragrance like boom hits ya, I feel like I have to take a little bit off for application just because it's really, really strong, you guys. And if you don't like fragrance in your stuff, yikes. I'll give it a 4.75 for application because I really do think that it went on absolutely gorgeously otherwise. Worth the price? I mean, this is a spendy foundation, and for it to be so transfery, aka like go against the big thing that this foundation claims, I can't say it's super worth the price. So I will give it a 2.5. A 2.5, because it looks so pretty when you first apply it. And then shade range, it seemed like a decent shade range. Obviously, I think there was like quite a big gap in the deeper shades, but it did have, you know, what did it have, 20 some shades? Like that's pretty okay for a foundation range. So keep with the 0.75s. I'm gonna give it a 3.75 on the shade range. So overall that gets a 13.75 out of 20 or a 3.4375 out of 5 paws. It's pretty good. Like it is. It's an okay foundation and like better than okay. I mean, it got more than, you know, half out of half. But I can't say this is great. I can't say I would recommend this to anybody. It didn't do horrible, but it had its problems. It's mostly a lightweight foundation, but with my oils and stuff coming through, it's felt a little bit heavy or greasy throughout the day. And like I said, just to have to be so conscious of anything touching your face, even like slightly, I can't say that I love this foundation, and especially not with the fragrance. That was pretty powerful. So you guys should definitely let me know if you have tried out this foundation, if there's like some secret tip or trick that I just am not informed about. Please tell me. I would love to make this foundation work and like keep it looking as beautiful as it did when I first applied it. I mean, I can't even imagine if I were to go out and actually like do things in my life other than just like go to the post office and get groceries and then like sit on my butt and work all night. If I were to do something a bit more than what I did today, my goodness, this didn't even last, how long has it been? Like 12 hours? How is this supposed to last 24? I don't understand that. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this review, found it helpful in seeing whether or not you are going to want to go out and try this foundation for yourself. If you did, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!